I'll get in front of the mic too. I'm even more in front of the mic than you. I can see the red light. You can't.
Sure, I
because
can.
I'm covering it up. All right. One of these days we'll both have mics.
Yeah, someday.
If you donate to Patreon. All right. Dungeon Junkies Real Talk.
Real talk.
It's your boy Henry. And
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's your boy.
Yeah, I was gonna introduce you.
All right. Yeah, do it.
I think we're gonna do it this way. I'm gonna introduce. With me, I got the most beautiful boy
Wow.
you will ever meet.
Thank you.
The most gorgeous pipes you will ever hear.
Thanks.
Mr. Alex. Yeah, hell yeah. And we're here talking about Dungeon Junkies. Who are you playing on this season 2 of Dungeon Junkies?
Mm-hmm. It's been pretty fucking amazing
Who
so
you playing?
far. I am playing Terran Van Sanson.
Terran Van
Good old
Sanson.
Paladin. Paladins are weird because they have weird mechanics, and you can't really just change your thought process because you're committed to this like one religious thing, and it's kind of interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten it too far into it. We haven't had any like events happen where it's like conflicted with my thoughts and my religion and stuff, but I think we'll get there.
Yeah, I'm super interested in seeing how that plays out because we've never had a paladin in any of the camp. Oh no, we did have.
Did we?
Eli played a paladin.
Did he?
Before we were
yeah.
recording. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
That's
Long time
bullshit.
ago.
Yeah.
Back before he was whipping his dick out everywhere as Mogul.
God damn.
The exact opposite of what he was. That's actually, that's interesting because he was saying Mogul was actually the first non-paladin character
Oh,
he had.
Yeah.
He had always been the paladin, and
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
he'd actually had an instance where he TPK'd his own party because they went against his paladin's rules.
Yeah.
So you gotta respect that.
Yeah, that's full respect right there. I don't know if Terran's gonna be able to do that. I hope so.
Ooh,
kind of.
could be a fallen paladin. That's cool though, because it kind of like gives you the option of you gotta like have the redemption quest, get your powers back.
Yeah.
But
interesting.
in addition to Terran Van Sanson,
Yes.
we got our boy Nick. Also has some beautiful pipes.
That's right.
But he's also got quite the beard. He's got some on-point facial hair, my boy
Solid.
Nick. And he is playing Mr. Dr. Euphoria,
Mr. Doctor.
who's our Storm Cleric, who is, as of our last episode, the one we just recorded right now, oh my goodness,
He's
that
just
is...
raining down death on everybody.
Ooh, I raise my cup to that pun. All right, he is indeed raining death
Solid.
down upon people.
And I mean, he didn't even have to move that last fight. He just fucking fired shit down without even just summoning storms and shit.
Yeah, it was like, here comes the sleet,
Jesus.
here comes the ice.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was
Lightning down. I think if we can get if we can try to orient every combat around implementing Call Lightning.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah,
I
we
100% agree.
we just need, if we can get him to have Call Lightning and Spiritual Weapon going at the same time, all we have to do is keep him alive.
Yeah. All I have to do is stand next to him, give him disadvantages on attack rolls against him, and we'll do just fine.
Exactly. which is one of the great things about the Paladin is they make staying alive, the companion staying alive much easier.
Yeah,
which is great for me because I play an Artificer, which is a kind of a different class, not in the player's handbook.
Yeah.
In
It's
some of the
interesting, though.
expansion. Yeah, it's definitely great. Especially, I play a Halfling Artificer, so I'm a little tiny boy.
That's right.
And I going for the gunsmith route instead of the alchemist route. So there is the route where you can make potions and chuck them like you're chucking grenades at everybody. And I was kind of toying with a green goblin kind of thing, like actually being a goblin and just chucking fire grenades at everybody. But I really like the idea of being able to make the magic items and shoot and having a weapon that nobody else really has.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
And
It does a lot of damage too when it does hit.
yeah, when it hits, it does a lot of damage. I want to see about toying with some other attacks. Maybe making like some shotgun, like some AoE based abilities. Working with Kenny.
Okay.
And because I don't know. I think there might be some interesting things
That's
I
cool.
can do.
And I could put a magical weapon on your weapon, giving you like +1s to both your attack rolls and damage rolls.
Ooh, I wonder if you can, because I already have a magical +1 weapon. My rifle is
okay. It's got to be non-magical weapon.
Yeah,
So,
see, I was able to modify my rifle to be a magical +1.
Okay, I see. All right, well, that's fine.
Wait,
You do enough damage anyway.
Yeah, that's what one of the things that like Kenny was working with us. This is a little behind the scenes little thing. He was working with us to try to like give us, because we started at level 5 this time.
Yeah. Right.
He wanted to make it so we're not starting at level 5 with basic equipment, because while your abilities are still great, there is, the loot gain that you get in them 5 levels, which is a lot of playtime.
Yeah.
That, there could be an item that you gained that makes all the difference.
Yeah.
And while it didn't particularly help me in that last battle, we'll get to that, that +1 to hit for me, that ups me to a +7. I had 7 to anything I roll
that is
to
beautiful.
hit. That means I hit most of the time.
Yeah,
that's why it was particularly frustrating to constantly miss.
Oh, yeah.
So, having a +7 to hit is pretty remarkable.
And something I learned, too, just this last fight was if something is far away from me, such as a flying creature, I can't do shit to it.
Yeah.
I can do almost nothing to it.
Yeah, we'll get into that. I want to ask you about that later.
Okay, sure.
Before we do, let's start at the beginning of Season 2. Well, so Season 1 happened. We had our characters.
Yep.
They caused a lot of trouble.
They sure did.
We're not quite sure if they were good people. They were good intentions.
Good intentions. That's what's counts.
Well, I don't know about Yunari's intentions, but
selfish intentions.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll just keep it at that.
But now we are 6 months later after Dashushu's revival.
Yep.
And the Demon Devil conflict has escalated.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly what the origins or what they're fighting over, but it's spilled into the material plane more, and there are more instances of things occurring. Cock has gotten larger, as it does with time.
Hells yeah.
And they're recruiting more people. They recruited us, our new characters.
Yeah.
And from there, we're Alpha Squad, right?
Alpha Squad.
Yeah,
that's
Alpha
right.
Squad. Do we want that to be our name?
I think we've already committed to it.
Have we committed to it?
Yeah, I think so. You know what? We can think about it. We
haven't talked about it in the past few episodes.
We've only been together for a little bit. All right, we haven't fully commit to a name.
I mean, it is our title, but we haven't really been referring to ourselves as Alpha Squad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that.
We'll get a name.
We do need a name. But it was not our first mission, right? He had said before.
Yes, we have had previous missions before.
From like level 1 to 5, right? We've been so our characters are a little bit familiar with, thankfully, because I believe Finworth is alive because y'all would know him.
Yeah.
And the mission we are picking up with is to the floating gardens of Ruan.
Yeah.
A chain of islands in the sky.
Very beautiful place.
Yeah, perfectly manicured. This place is like the hanging gardens of, like, Palon, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, like in the sky. This is like some One Piece Sky Islands shit.
Yeah.
Like,
It's awesome.
Yeah, this shit's fucking awesome. There's roughly 15 islands, 15 major ones. There's probably some smaller ones.
Yeah, definitely.
Populated by archangels. These guys are like lawful good dudes.
And boy, are they beautiful as well.
Yeah, right. Like shining light. You can hardly look at them.
Yeah.
They believe their God is the one true God. But there is no God.
Well, Terran would believe that they're probably right in believing that one true God.
Well, okay. Finworth believes there are no gods.
Okay.
In this world,
Right.
he is wrong.
Okay, that's true.
Because there are.
Yeah, right.
But he believes they're just really smart people who have created magical items, or they know awesome magic spells.
Yeah.
So he's wrong. But
Terran at least believes that, and although they could be talking about a different god, Terran is making the assumption that what the god that they're talking about is the same god that he's talking about when he's thinking of his god.
Is it just like he's like, oh yeah, my God, or is it pretty like much a conscious decision, like, well, I'm just gonna accept you're talking about my God?
No, it's pretty much just like,
duh.
You're talking about the God.
Yeah, okay.
Duh.
So does he also only believe there's only one God?
Yep, that's right.
How do you think he would react with Dr. Euphoria?
Solid question. I think him believing in, it depends on if he believes in multiple gods, because although he's a cleric, so he hails one god.
Right.
And if he only hails that one god and only believes in that one god...
Right, it's not necessarily the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. But if he believes in multiple gods, he probably just thinks that you're wrong. And that it's just multiple gods maybe... he thinks they're multiple gods, but it's obviously just one god in Terran's mind.
So you're worshiping mine, you're confused and stupid.
Yeah, exactly. You're just a little stupid.
I think that because... he's going based on the Thor mythology, the Norse god. Mm-hmm. So that would be a polytheistic. Mm-hmm. He would be, I believe in Thor, but I can't believe in Thor unless I also believe in Odin and all the other. There has to be other gods.
That's very true. Very true. And at least in my mind, it's just like, all right, you're just separating it all when actually it's all just one thing.
Yeah, right? You're confused, but my God's benevolent, and that's why you still have your powers.
Yeah. He forgives you.
So as we were... We spent the first episode, the prologue, you could say, doing a lot of world building, talking about our characters. Mm-hmm. And then we went into episode 1, we went into the Gardens of Ruan. Yes. We left Vandoria. Mm-hmm. We were all in the cock base in Vandoria. Right.
And we teleported.
Yeah. This was, we teleported there. The angels were the ones that teleported us to the island. Yeah, they brought us there. Mm-hmm. And, which means... I assume the islands were not floating directly over Vandoria, so that's some high-level magic shit.
Yeah,
definitely. They were able to bring us, from across the freaking plane.
They're powerful.
Yeah, and we were greeted by Gabriel, who had bright blue wings, bluish. They weren't like straight blue.
It's like a holy blue.
Right, like white blue.
Yeah.
And beautiful, we're looking at Jason Momoa with eagle wings.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Like I'm a straight heterosexual man, but I got an erection. My blood only goes where it's supposed to go.
On, but...
Right. So he took us to Michael, who's actually the leader of Ruan, who is guarded by a fucking angel prick asshole.
Yeah.
Who I got my fucking eye on, named Dio. I can never escape motherfucking Dio. And Michael, he told us about some demonic entities that the archangels slew a long time ago. We'll talk about Kieran. And Kieran's got a bunch of buddies. Byaku, Gimbu, Hiryu, and Suzaku.
Yep.
And they had captured a couple islands. That's why they had brought us to Ruan, with the 5 islands that were taken from the archangels. And each one of these guys embodies a various aspect, like they're a certain creature, right? Yeah. And as we were talking to Michael further, oh my goodness, their God hasn't spoken to them. What?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, he's been silent since the last time Dashu rose.
Yep. Terra believes this God has got his reasons, but, it's still, it hurts. It hurts.
Right. And after that, that's, crap, that's, real sad. Oh, my God, I'm talking to you. But you do got a problem. Yep. You got demons taking over your islands, and that's Coxon is here to stop it. Exactly. So we're going to help you.
Yep.
But... what is the one thing we always do before any important mission?
Shopping.
We went shopping. And while we were shopping, we actually ran into some elves. Because it's not just elves or archangels that are in this land. There are also various people that are visiting, or like shopkeepers that work there. Things like that. So we did run into some high elves in the market. And... We snuck off with them, right? Like we kind of followed them off.
They brought us to like a back alley in their room with some nice couches.
I love it when I get brought into a back room by a high elf.
That's right. And they told us a few little secrets, some rumors going around that the archangels, either may or may not be the people that they are supposed to be, or maybe they're lying, maybe, or have some secrets going on here. It's suspicious.
Yeah, we're gonna flash forward real quick. We learned Gimbu was saying that they weren't there. The last time he was on the islands. We'll go back.
Yeah.
So the archangels slew Kieran. Who rose up with them.
Yeah.
But the archangels weren't on the island the last time he was there.
Yeah. think they're more like invaders.
Yeah,
as beautiful as they are.
Because we never checked. We never insight checked the Archangels.
Yeah.
Never once.
They're just literally too beautiful.
We just trusted them.
Yeah, exactly.
Implicitly.
Yeah. And granted, we were sent there
to help them.
Yeah, exactly.
We have no reason to not trust them.
Ordered us to help them.
They're
and we're like,
freaking angels.
Yeah, exactly.
Telling us to go fight demons.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds about right to me.
I don't need anybody else to clarify anything.
Yeah.
I understand good and bad.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't.
Yeah. It's gotten a lot more complicated now, so it's interesting. I do wonder if they might be... I'm wondering if they're maybe just worried that their god is not helping them, and so they've kind of taken orders into their own hands, and they've just had to, they just got to do their own shit.
Okay, so
maybe.
So Ruan is their god's home.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't heard from him, so they go. Hey, let's go see.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you knock on his door, he don't answer, so you kick his door down.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit on the couch and watch the TV. Okay.
And I will say they did order us to do this stuff because they said that they could not do anything else, really. And so maybe they're a little afraid. Maybe they can't go too far without being like, all right, maybe God's going to get mad at us.
Right. So we could be scapegoats, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Maybe we're just little puppets working for him.
I don't like that. Because I'm already little.
Yeah, that's
I don't need to put on... You put me on strings, I'm a fucking puppet.
Yeah, you sure are.
So they actually asked us to kill them, right?
You know what? Solid question.
They didn't ask us to, like, cleanse them.
No, I don't think so. I think
they want us to slay them and take the islands back.
Yeah.
Well, we are taking the islands back, whether or not we kill them.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So
we'll get into that.
Yeah, we're doing good, even if we're not killing them. So I think we're actually.
But if they want us to just kill them, that's bad.
Things might get interesting.
Yeah.
I think things are all right because they've had these weird dark energy come out of them whenever we defeated them in some way or cast protection from evil and good. But it could be that they're still bad. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's possible.
So we finished our shopping, talked to the high elves.
Yep.
And that was about where we ended episode 1.
Yeah.
It was a good world building episode, but.
Solid.
I want to get some fighting. Thank goodness Kenny came through. Episode 2, we got some combat going on. Yeah, but that's not where we started. We did run into an old friend, not necessarily of our groups.
Yep.
Although Finworth is a fan of his, but definitely an old friend of the players here. Ganta was actually in Ruan and just appeared, which means. Had to have been brought there by the Archangels.
That's very true.
Right?
That is very true.
And he told us he knew one of the Archangels was a traitor.
Yep.
So we know at least
one
of them is bad. And he gave us a heads up, which was freaking dope. Now, Nick was... It was Nick, right, that was talking earlier about how he thought Ganta was more mature.
Yes, that's right.
It seemed like he had grown up. I'm not sure... Did Kenny say if he had... I'm not sure if he had brought it up. Did he get a promotion or anything? Or?
You know what? I don't think he's brought that up, though.
It seems like he's got a little more in charge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because he was just running... He was just, like, doing missions like maybe
Yeah.
Alpha Squad would be doing. But now...
He's taking on Archangels face-to-face.
Yeah, he's doing diplomatic shit.
Yeah. So he's definitely becoming more important. He seems a little more official. He seems a little more professional. You might say.
Yeah. I'm definitely interested in meeting back up with him and seeing what he's been up to in the 6 months since Dashushu has arose. I want to find out how much our players know about the previous group, because we do know that the heart of the Boyata tree is missing. I wonder if that's something that we would know, like why it's missing, or who had it.
That's a good question. Yeah, maybe we might not have heard about exactly what happened at all. Maybe we just know the heart is missing, and that's as far as we know.
Right,
So,
yeah.
Interesting.
So after we spoke with Ganta and figured out that one of them archangels can't be trusted, I'm guessing it's Dio. Duh.
Have to guess.
It's not. I mean, come on. We took the first portal that we came across. Finworth did. He loves portals.
Yep, he
one
sure
of,
does.
One of Finworth's favorite things.
Walks right into him.
Tries to every opportunity he can. Look, a portal's like a doorway, like an open doorway. You know what an open doorway is? An invitation. To
Debatable.
adventure.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't want you to come in a room, they close the doorway.
That is true. That is
You
very
close
true.
the door, but a portal is open. You can walk through it, it's open. So I walked through. Finworth
did.
walked through.
And we followed him.
Yeah, and went to pretty much nowhere. It was like a mini island. One that, is part of the chain, but not actively invaded by a demon.
Yeah,
So we, passed through, went on our way, went to the next one, and there we ran into a big old
Black turtle.
Black turtle.
Yep. He did change later, but he was black when we first met him.
Yeah, and that was Ginbu. He seemed possessed by something. Had that kind of black aura around him.
Definitely.
And did a little fighting with him for a bit. I got blown off the island we were on.
Literally blown off.
I was standing. I went and I told Kenny, I'm standing on the edge.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get as far away from the demon as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
It worked out.
I think so too, because I lived.
Yeah.
And I got blown off to another island, and I was able to take some pot shots at him from there. And then I used my wand, found my way back, I was able to tell the air currents, the magical air currents.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But we kind of did a weird cutaway thing. Kenny's never done this before.
Yep. That was interesting.
In which we cut from combat back to Ganta, who was actually meeting with Michael.
Yep.
And he confronted him, threatening him, saying he knew he was the traitor, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, so, what? It's Dio, though. So how did Dio frame Michael? Poor Ganta fell for it.
It might be both of them. It might be
all
of them? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, if Dio's just following Michael's orders. That's the thing. If Michael's a traitor, that means a lot of archangels are doing bad shit because they're just following orders, man. They're like Nazis.
Yep.
I mean, you're already saying, you got absolutes, man. That's some Sith shit.
Yeah. And of course, they would think that they're doing the right thing, but,
Exactly. Michael told me to do this. He's the head of the archangels.
Yeah.
We're doing what Michael told us just because Michael told us to do it.
Yeah.
So
we're doing all right.
If we were killing these guys, we'd be,
Gets complicated, yeah.
Right. So he threatened him and
to his face.
And wow.
What a boss.
Yeah, because dude, I'm pretty sure he's like level 9 or something. You gotta be ready for some.
Beat your ass, bro.
Yeah, right.
But you know what? I trust in Ganta. Ganta knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Profesh.
And which might actually mean that he wasn't brought here by the archangels.
That is true. Maybe he got there some other way.
Yeah, we don't know. We actually don't know how he arrived. Now that I'm thinking about it, did he?
And
we just ran into him.
Yeah. Truth be told, when we were teleported up there, immediately
there was an archangel.
There was an archangel that immediately sup, follow me.
Yeah.
But with
he
Ganta,
had to go.
He went the long way.
Right. There wasn't a greeting party, and if an ambassador or somebody would. If you knew they were showing up, you'd have someone there.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
He snuck his way onto here. And he's confronting him.
And after we had that pretty interesting and I don't know, kind of anxiety-inducing confrontation, because I love Ganta. I don't want him to get killed by some freaking archangel.
Seriously.
We went on break. We had Christmas. And we were gone for an extra week, and it was sad. But we came back, and we had episode 3.
That's right.
And we finished our fight with Ginbu. We saved him, mostly because y'all did a lot of dick touching. Look, I'm going to be real here. They weren't touching his dick. They weren't touching his dick.
Let's just be honest here.
Kenny's not here.
Yeah.
He can't say anything.
Fuck off with that shit.
This will be the final word. He'll never know.
Yeah.
All listeners, I love you. They were not touching his dick.
Yeah, it just wasn't happening. Look, it was funny. It was funny the first time. 5th time.
It was funny. It was funny a lot of the time. But nobody was touching his dick.
Yeah, we need to be honest here on Dungeon Junkies, all right?
That's the one thing we pride ourselves on. is our honesty and integrity. That's 2 things.
Yep.
Also our ability to count.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we saved Genbu.
Yep.
Put hands all over his face. And
Yep.
it was the protection from evil, right?
Protection from evil and good, which let him get advantage on his possession saving throws, and along with.
So what you're saying is we don't actually know if he was a demon possessed by an angel when we forced the angel out.
That is true.
But
Maybe
angels don't usually possess with black.
Yeah, exactly.
Or at all.
Or dark and evil magic.
They typically just ask you to do things.
Yeah,
and you do it because they're angels.
Because they're nice. And beautiful.
Yeah, that's why we did it. They didn't have to possess us.
Exactly. But this was a dark energy that came off of this guy, so I think we got the right guy. I think Genbu's all right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like there had been like Arcana checks or something. I believe that we were like, oh shit, this is evil.
Yeah.
Like it was confirmed.
Yeah.
Evilness has possessed him, and y'all cleared it because we got a cleric paladin combo that is OP as fuck.
Fucking rocks it.
And it was like, like it was like you did your protection and he didn't break it, and Nick just looks like, oh, so sad for him, and then like slides his spell card out where he also has the same spell prepared, and I'm just, oh my goodness,
double it up,
do it again.
And then he also cast guidance, which gave him more stuff. I think he got plus something to it, to his roll
plus
or
a D4.
Yeah,
exactly. To whatever he rolls.
Yeah,
and so
guaranteed to pass.
Yeah, right. So it cleared that spirit right out. Get out of here.
Yeah.
The demons are cleansed. And I got right up in that turtle's face because Finworth...
A little close.
Finworth loves to make friends. That's what he does.
Truth be told.
I did a lot of like filling out for ideals and personality traits.
Well done.
And bonds.
Yeah.
And his bonds are all his friends. He loves all his friends incredibly. His ideals: let's have an adventure. Let's be friends. That's what he wants to do. His personality traits: overly friendly.
Yep.
Dangerously unafraid. It's not really any good things there.
They're nice though.
They're nice. That's really
nice.
it. Flaws: a little chubby. He's unafraid.
He's also short.
He's naive. And he's overly friendly. But, so I got right up in this turtle's face. And you know what? I think it worked out.
I think it did work out.
He granted me a vision of a awesome future.
Yeah. He may have chosen the wrong person to do it for it. But you know what? You were friendly. So he was like, all right, well.
You're literally the closest person.
Yeah.
Physically incapable of anyone being close.
Yeah, so close.
And it was a vision of Vandoria being overrun by devils and demons, and the whole city was in flames.
Shit might be happening soon.
Smoke up in my eyes. I can't see my house. Where's my mommy?
Looking for his house. For
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. That was like, I think that was the first time I really got to play Finworth.
Yeah, it feels like that. Yeah.
And it was fun. And especially because I got the exact reaction from everybody. Where I was like, I'm gonna talk until somebody interrupts me. And I hope I don't run out of things to say. And I didn't.
As soon as you finally said the important stuff, we were like, all right, cool, good, good job.
I also wanted to take a while to get to the important stuff. I wanted someone to be like,
all right,
okay, wrap it up, man.
Yeah. What was the important thing?
And that's definitely something I'm going to try to continue. I want that to be the thing.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to like cut it and be like, no, give me the vision. Just don't give it to him.
When I rolled the natty 20 on the stone left behind by Genbu, and Kenny's just like, and you just tell him.
He didn't even let you.
I wasn't going to. I was just gonna put it in my bag and go.
He didn't even give you the chance.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So as we once he granted me the vision, and I explained. I did want an exposition dump in a fun way, so I told you guys what I saw and compounded on it.
It worked out.
Yeah, and it's not a great vision. It's frightening.
Not.
And Dr. Euphoria was already going into, okay, we need to go back. We need to go back and warn Vandoria that something's happening or an attack's on the way. Not really what Finworth is thinking about. Finworth thought that was crazy and cool, but he said that was a possible future.
Yeah.
So that's scary, but as long as we get a good fire department, it shouldn't be a problem.
We can change it with the fire department.
We can put those fires out. And then I can see my house because there won't be so much smoke.
Yeah.
And then I can appreciate the cool view.
Yeah, very
That's what matters. So we continued. We continued on our way. We he kind of like faded into the ground, like he absorbed into the island itself.
Yeah.
And he left a sigil stone with like a star icon on it.
Yeah.
So we pocketed that. We know we need 4 of these in order to beat Kieran. Well, we assume because we were told by Michael, you got to beat the 4 Guardians, and you can get to Kieran.
Yeah. This is probably it.
Right. Beat one of the Guardians. He left an item behind. Pocketed.
Yeah.
Adventure 101. We've been on 24 missions.
We've done this before.
Right. So pocket the stone, and we go through the next portal. And the next portal ends us up in a it's like the second island. I'm putting island in quotations because it's a massive desert.
Yeah. Barely a desert. Or barely an island.
Right, not an island.
Yeah.
We don't see any other islands that we came from.
It feels like a completely different realm.
Right. And Dr. Euphoria, he knows. I don't think he said anything to any of us.
No.
But he doesn't, it's been made aware that this is not actually supposed to be in Ruan. It's a beautiful garden, perfectly immaculate.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would there be a desert? That's not beautiful.
Yeah,
it sucks.
High up in the air. Now we're in the middle of a desert.
Right.
Damn it.
And we were kind of like lost in the desert. And for a hot second there,
Nice. Good job.
Thank you. I straight up didn't know what to do.
I didn't know either. I was legitimately, Taryn was just thinking like, all right, better get to walking.
Right, me too. That's why my first reaction was run up to a dune and look around, because hopefully there's something I could see.
Yeah.
But we all fucked up. Like, I'm sure if we would have natty 20, we would have seen the whole...
The oasis.
Right, yeah, we would have been like, oh, that's where to go. But we all fucked up the rolls, didn't know where to go. And so, luckily I thought, what would Finworth do?
Yep.
Bust out that freaking wand.
It really kind of saved us.
And so. I think maybe Kenny had been hoping, like, come on, bust it. Come on, Duran. You got the thing in your pocket. Just use it. So, luckily that worked out, and it pointed us to the phoenix creature that bust out of the sinkhole.
Jesus.
Dove directly at us and blasted me in the chest.
Absolutely fucked all of us.
Yeah.
Especially me.
And that was, I would say, like, Gimbu was a fight. Gimbu was like, get your toes wet.
Yeah.
And we just jumped into the deep end.
Yeah. Immediately dived in. And also, my mistake in yelling out, hey, get together, get near me, so I can protect you.
Well, in your defense, we were already clumped together.
Yeah, that's very
because
true.
we didn't move once you said that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
and
that's
we were all when you had said that, we were all like, we were already next to you, and we're gonna stay there because you're right. And he was like, cool.
As long as you stay
there. AOE, blast your ass.
Fucking destroyed us.
Well, I mean, destroyed me and you.
Destroyed me, mostly me.
You got the word. I still took 14 damage.
I took 28 damage. Yeah, and then fucking Mr. Doctor took like
10.
7 or something like that.
He took 10. Yeah.
He'll be fine.
It's cool. It's cool that he has fire resistance, and then I have poison resistance. So I'm hoping the next creature we fight's poison.
Yes.
I also have advantage on poison saving throws, but that's all I got.
Oh, okay. Well, luckily I can heal diseases and poisons and all sorts of stuff.
Ooh, and you're immune to disease, right?
Yep. Exactly.
That's interesting because that's
sick.
Not something that ever came up before.
Yeah.
But I think it might. I think like you're gonna get bitten by a werewolf, and Kenny's gonna be like, "I got you," and you're gonna be like, "Nah, actually."
Exactly. I'm just waiting for that moment of just like, and you have a terrible disease, and you're gonna die in 10 days.
You got syphilis.
Nope.
Not me.
I can fuck any girl.
Ooh, but then you would lose your ability to be immune to disease because you'd lose your paladin. Wait, can you fuck as a paladin? Is that against your vows?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I was gonna
as
say
long as
celibacy is not a vow.
No, not at all. Not at least in this one, at least.
As long as you don't lie
Yeah.
to any of the chicks you bang.
Yeah.
You can bang them all.
If I can, if they ask, like, hey, can you go grab that for me? And
I'm not a monk.
Obviously. And as long as I'm a nice, helpful dude, I can get laid as much as I want. Guys and girls. Don't know that Terrence's into guys, but,
it's an option.
Things happen.
It's an option. One of the few options Terran has.
Yes.
Because one that he doesn't have is attacking things that are further than 5 feet away from him.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I can throw a javelin.
No, you can't.
No, I can't.
And even if you do,
I can throw it.
That's 5 damage.
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah, exactly.
So we need to work on that. like there is range is what I got. That's all I got.
I'll probably need to get like a crossbow or
that's what we need
something
to do.
Like that. Yeah.
We need to get you a magical crossbow, like a crossbow +1.
Yeah. Or just a regular crossbow, and then I use magical weapon on it. And then it gives +1s to damage and attack rolls.
Yeah.
Good enough for me. Good enough.
Damn, you're right. Okay, so just next time we go shopping, you buy a crossbow.
Gotta get a
Do you have proficiency? See, we gotta figure it.
I don't think so.
You might be able to do some training every long rest or something.
Proficiency in simple and martial weapons. I'm pretty sure it's one of them.
Yeah,
so.
those are it. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Simple and martial is the only types.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So
Paladin can use every weapon.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're a professional soldier. So, yeah, we get you a crossbow. That also gives you more than 5 shots. Because right now, this is a good spot to remind you. Maybe you want to write this down on your notes. Go pick up them javelins. Maybe write it down with a dry erase marker.
Yeah, I only have 2 left, so
you gotta go pick them up.
Circle that.
Because that was the worst thing about Gavin was I'd always forget to retrieve my arrows.
Oh yeah. And then we inevitably ran out.
Right. So here's an interesting thing about Artificer. I don't have unlimited ammo either.
Oh, really? What do you use for ammo?
I use my ammunition. I have shot and powder that I have.
Okay.
And,
interesting.
Yeah, it works as, let me get to, just in case any of the people listening, what the fuck, you're interested in that shit, okay? I have what's called an arcane magazine. It has the powders, lead shot, and all the, the flint, the fuse or whatever, all the materials needed that keep my weapon functioning. And it allows me to, it's like a leather bag that I've crafted for everything. And I can use the arcane magazine to produce ammunition for my gun. At the end of each long rest, I can magically produce 40 rounds for the magazine.
Okay.
Or with this magazine. After each short rest, I can produce 10 rounds.
Oh.
If you lose it, if I lose my magazine, I can create a new one as part of a long rest using 25 gold pieces of leather and other materials.
Okay.
So that's 40 shots every long rest.
Yeah. That's not bad at all.
It's essentially unlimited, but I guess need to keep track of it at some point.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of doubtful.
I'm super doubtful.
Unless you're fighting for literally 24 hours.
Right. It would have to be 40 rounds of combat for me to run out of ammunition.
Exactly. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. But
at least for me, I'll need to remember to get some ammo for sure.
Right. I have 40. You have 5. And even if you get a crossbow, that still only leaves you 20.
Yeah.
You gotta get those arrows back. I always forgot.
Yep. I'll have to definitely remember that.
Yeah, because it was originally a disaster fighting. It was Suzaku because we were told. I didn't look over at that note page when I was like, is it Byaku? Is it Kiryu?
Luckily, I did.
But we were told which one was which, and Gimbu was a turtle. The bird, the phoenix that we were currently fighting in the desert, was Suzaku. And covered in flames. We're getting blasted by scorching rays. It hurts. We can't hit it because you guys suck at range, and I was biffing all my rolls.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so Dr. Euphoria was just like, I'm just going to finish this guy.
Don't worry, I'll just
do this by myself. You guys suck.
Yeah.
And he started calling in ice and lightning and rain and thunder.
Quenching this flame and
Thor's
everything.
hammer is floating around the desert,
Yeah.
and
Meanwhile, I'm fucking tripping over and fucking landing on my face.
and I'm
shit.
shooting in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sliding down the hill.
hurting myself.
Kenny's like softball pitching these sweet ass events for you,
Yeah.
and the dice just aren't in your favor.
Yeah, not at all.
and yeah, so pretty much Dr. Euphoria just took care of that by himself.
Yeah, that was almost all him. Yeah.
But he drained his his third level spell slots
That's
to do
true.
it. That's some high level magic. Well, not high level because it'd be like level 20.
High for him.
The highest we've had
Yeah.
in any of our campaigns. That was the most like, I'm a fucking mage,
Yeah,
and here comes the fucking hurt.
Call some storms in.
Yeah,
for
like
fuck's sake.
doubt, like the perfect thing. Like he's like, Kenny's like, oh yeah, this is a phoenix. He's covered in flames. He's like, oh, I got this freaking shit that douses flames.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh okay, well he flies away. Oh okay, I got this shit that fucking spawns lightning in the air and it hits him.
Yeah.
And oh what? Max damage instead of rolling 30 damage and you know
destroyed him truly.
right. And Kenny, all credit to him, all points to him, knows like, dude, they're kicking his ass. Like this, you just hit him with. He flies. You bring him down with rain, and he's doused, and he flies up in the air. And before he even gets his flames ignited, you hit him with lightning. Like you fucked.
He's getting fucked every single round.
Right. And it was just great DMing. I thought great. Great role playing on your part, and because you're going for like, okay, this like if this works, this is some like I'm finishing the fight right now before the freaking spells even start flying, right? Like I'm sliding down and chopping his head off in one move, non-lethally.
Yeah, non-lethally, whatever.
But and then like just super smart tactics on Nick's part, and I was there. And then it was just a fun fight.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
And luckily we were able to take him down non-lethally.
Yeah. You hit him with a javelin.
Yes.
Pinned him to the ground.
Actually
like
hit
through
him.
his wing with a javelin. And the spirit, because when he like burst out of the sand and dove down at us, we could tell that he was covered in a similar black spirit as Genbu.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that spirit left his body in a similar manner to Genbu.
Yeah.
But whereas with Genbu, it was like forced out and fled because y'all kicked its ass.
Yep.
This one was more... I get the feeling it was like, oh, I'm done with this thing. Like, I can no longer use Suzaku because you beat it.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving. But I'm still a strong entity. Yeah. And it was still floating above Suzaku itself. And we're staring up at it.
Yeah.
Shake our knees, clicking together.
Yeah.
You know, our dinkers are going up inside us. And that's where the episode ended.
Yeah. And we're going to find out what exactly is going to happen next. I hope we don't have to continue the fight. I hope so.
Yeah.
But
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think it almost has to have a body of some sort to have to control and stuff.
Like Finworth.
Yes. Fuck, why did you say that?
Finworth just turns around and shoots you too.
Yeah. Well, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I don't think so.
No, probably not.
Mostly because...
I am the closest, so it might be me.
Yeah.
I might run 90 feet towards you guys as you guys, like, fucking shoot me down or something.
But I think there's still a spell slot. I think Dr. Euphoria still has a spell slot. Because he didn't... So. He was like, oh, I can't use... He can't touch him with protection from good and evil.
Yeah.
I think he still has one left. So if you did get possessed, he could use it on you.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So I don't think we're too screwed. I also don't really think Kenny would do that.
No, probably not.
But I mean, there might be something there because that is a cliffhanger. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
we'll have to find out.
Yeah. Either way, I think we need to go back and sleep because everybody fucked up.
Especially me. But luckily, I have lay on hands, and I was able to heal myself quite a bit. I can heal myself for 25, but I only healed myself for 10, just to keep safe. You until a long rest.
I forgot you have that. You just have a pool of hit points you can choose to how much to heal.
Exactly, and 25 max until a long rest. And it's like Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Especially because Dr. Euphoria is a cleric.
Yeah.
Who also has healing spells.
Mm-hmm.
I have cure wounds.
We're good.
Yeah. Yeah, I do want to see if I... That's one thing I want to see if I can get, like, some bonus action attacks.
Yeah.
Like, maybe like a revolver.
Ooh.
Right, because I have the rifle.
Yeah.
So maybe I could do a revolver that does a D6 or something.
Just flip it out real quick.
Has short range.
Yeah.
Gets 6 shots, and then you have to take a full action to reload.
That is interesting, though.
Right? So there might be some stuff I could work with Kenny.
Yeah.
On things where I was like, why does the gunsmith only have one class? I don't know if you've seen much of Critical Role. But there's a... I don't know if he's an artificer, but he uses a gun, one of the characters in there. And he has like a shotgun attack, a sniper rifle attack, things like that. Yeah, that's cool. And they have like, I believe it's like 19, or it might be where he can't critical hit.
Okay.
And if he rolls a 20, it actually jams.
Oh,
or something.
okay.
And like there's a trade-off. It's super interesting.
Yeah. I think it would work out, honestly.
Right, where it's like
trade.
you can hit pretty solidly, but there is no crits, and you actually have a worse chance than jamming of a normal person.
Yeah.
So, interesting things I'm going to work with. One thing I do got a companion cooking up in the future.
Nice.
I'm excited for that.
I am excited for that too.
That will add a fourth creature to our party, like separate initiative and everything. That'll be fun.
A construct.
Yeah, but it'll take us a while because that's level 6.
Yeah, we gotta get all the way to level 6.
Yeah, and I know Kenny wants to get us there fast.
Oh yeah.
But 14,000 experience is a lot of experience.
Yeah, definitely.
And
we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty all right.
Yeah, I think we're doing all right.
Yeah.
Hopefully none of us get killed. That's 2 down, 3 more to go.
Yep.
Including Kieran. And I'm worried about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, I think if we can get a long rest in at the very end of this, on the next episode, we just long rest real quick. I think we'll be mostly all right.
Well, we long rest, fight the next 2.
Yeah.
This is meta.
Yeah, a little bit.
Long rest, but it's probably how it'll actually end up, even if we didn't meta this.
Right.
Which we're not. if it doesn't work, who knows? We're probably only get 1.
Yeah.
But theoretically, we beat 2, so we could do 2 more long rest.
Yeah.
Then go for the boss.
Yeah, exactly.
But if we gotta do 1 long rest, 1 long rest boss, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Alpha Squad's not dying.
Yeah. Not today.
They do this professionally. And we haven't really been given a time limit.
No.
It'll be interesting.
That's true. And especially with this looming doom coming on Vandoria.
Right.
Things are interesting.
So we did talk a little bit after, because it's hard to not, right? Everybody's super pumped.
Yep.
Microphone gets turned off. We're staring at a ball of scary spirit energy.
Yeah.
And we start talking about, oh shit, what do we do next, right?
Yeah.
And the general consensus, I believe, would we go, like, we're going back to town to rest, right? And we need to talk. So here's what we need to do. We need to talk to Gonto.
Definitely.
Do we want to talk to Michael? We don't know Gonto confronted Michael. That's not something we know. That's something the listeners know.
Right. I think we should not, only because he's suspicious. I don't want to give him too much information.
Right. Well, before or after we talked to Michael, that was when we were told, "Hey, don't trust the archangels."
Yeah.
So we were told, "Don't trust the archangels," and we know one of them is a traitor.
Yeah.
And then we left. And then we were told by Genbu, he doesn't remember the archangels. He doesn't know much about them.
Yeah.
So we would just... Yeah, I think we would just talk to Gonto and be like, yo, shit's shady with these archangels, and we don't trust Michael.
Yeah.
The people here don't trust the archangels.
Yeah.
Genbu... Okay, maybe we'll be able to talk to Suzaku.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
That's the first thing we need to do.
If we're able to speak to Genbu, hopefully we'll be able to speak to Suzaku.
Should I get up in his face? No, it's on fire.
Probably not.
I don't want to do that. That's another thing I never really thought about until this episode. I don't think Finworth likes the heat. I think he's a big because he's a chubby guy.
Right.
He's wearing layers.
The
The sweating is not his thing. He's a sweaty boy.
Yeah. Maybe don't get too close.
Yeah.
Cooking you up.
I think he's gonna stay away from Suzaku a bit.
Yeah. But if we can get some information from this bird, that would be great.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So then we just need to fight Siryu and Byaku.
Yep.
Those sound the worst.
Yeah, they do.
like when you go through the list, turtle. That's not that hard.
That's not that bad.
Bird. Well, it depends on the bird.
It's a little hard.
Tiger.
Fuck.
Wyvern.
Oh, come on.
Now we're getting mythical?
Shit.
Yeah, so...
Alright, we're fucked.
We're fucked. And then we don't even know what Kirin is.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He's probably like a dragon.
Yeah, he's probably a dragon.
Fuck.
I
don't want to fight a dragon?
No. Oh, boy. Alright, well, this should be interesting.
Yeah, well, god damn it. Alright.
We'll get there, though.
Yeah, next episode is the tiger. I don't know if it's Byaku.
Yeah.
Next episode is shopping. Oh, my goodness. Well... Thank you guys for listening in to us ramble about our wonderful D&D game and all of our friends and the fun times that we've had.
Yep.
If you enjoy listening to us, I know you do, because you're here. I see you here.
Thanks, guys.
Don't pretend like I can't see you.
Why? Looking you directly in the face.
Hey, I love you.
Love you too.
Oh, thank you, Kenny. Or Kenny. Alex.
Fuck you too.
Thank you, Alex. But I want some love from the listeners.
Oh, alright, whatever.
Because
they're cool too.
They are much cooler than you.
Oh, shit.
Much cooler than Kenny and almost as cool as Nick. So give us those 5-star reviews on iTunes. Follow us on Twitter and come visit us at dungeonjunkies.com where you can get all your episodes, where you can review everything you need to, which is really only Dungeon Junkie. That's the only thing you need to review.
Yeah,
and give it that 5 stars. Give us some loving.
Absolutely.
Come tell us what you thought. Whether or not it's good or bad, we want to know at dungeonjunkies@gmail.com.
Just help us out.
Yeah, follow us at Dungeon Junkie. And we will keep you entertained.
For now.
For weeks and months to come.
Many
years, times. I hope. I love you guys. Mwah.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.